Consult with both women and men. Talk to women and men separately. Perhaps use a female peacekeeper for interviewing women to encourage participation. Include women's info in reports to HQ. Successful DDR should meet the needs of all. Consider needs of female ex-combatants. Include wives and dependents of combatants. Refer for access to psychosocial counseling. Be aware of different numbers of women, men, boys and girls in refugee or IDP population. Assess and report on numbers and particular needs and threats. Ensure programs and activities for men and women ensure equal safety. Psychological and physical damage. Sexually transmitted diseases. HIV, AIDS. Unwanted pregnancy. Community rejection. Provide information to mission leadership about occurrences, where, when and the perpetrators. Interview men and women separately, using female peacekeeper for women's interviews. Find out about local organizations you can refer victims to for medical and psychological help. Know the numbers of women and men in communities. Talk to women and women's groups about threats to their safety. Ensure law and order restoration programs address women and men's concerns equally. Encourage equal representation in local security forces and community organizations involved in safety. Investigate challenges in accessing social services. Support equal access to jobs, contracts, land ownership and other economic opportunities and investigate barriers. Work with mission partners to find creative long and short-term solutions. Work with companies with fair and equal employment practices. Protection of children. The role of UNPKOs. On completion, participants will be able to provide the definition of a child in international law. Explain how international law protects children affected by armed conflict. Describe the impact of violent conflict on children. Explain what peacekeepers can do to promote child protection and children's rights in armed conflict. These include the right to special protection from violence, abuse, exploitation, neglect and cruelty. For all UN peacekeeping personnel, a child is any person under the age of 18 years. Children are entitled to special protection, care and assistance in IHL. As civilians, children should not be the object of attack. Child recruitment and participation in hostilities is prohibited. War violates every right of a child: the right to life, the right to be with family and community, the right to health, the right to the development of the personality and the right to be nurtured and protected. Basic needs are denied. Exposure to landmines, violence, displacement, separation from parents, sexual abuse. The Security Council has instructed peacekeeping operations to do a better job of protecting children affected by armed conflict. Collect and report information on recruitment or use of child soldiers, incidents of killing or maiming of children, rape or sexual abuse against children, abduction or kidnapping of children, attacks against schools or hospitals, denial to humanitarian access for children. Sexual activity with children is strictly forbidden. Do not exploit children for labor. Remember, you are an ambassador for the UN. Be observant. Consider best interests of children in planning activities. Stay in contact and share information with child protection advisors in your zone. Always behave appropriately.